No, I really can't blame you. The energy of this class was so strong. I mean, basically, I'm lucky if I can even move. But I'll ask again, does anyone have a question like to ask?
Hi, Stuart. It's Stuart. I have a question.
Eric, you're breaking up when you talk.
My question is, can you talk about easy does it, but do it? The importance of that.
Easy does it, but do it. Okay. Look, pardon me if I laugh. You know, you can't force this to work. You can't push it to work. You can't get tighter inside yourself and expect it to work. You have to relax. You know, you have to easy does it and do it. You know, really get centered inside, get relaxed inside, you know, and then use the technique to develop the chakra system. And the more relaxed you are, the deeper you're going to be able to go inside yourself. So, in a sense, it is easy does it and do it, you know, because people in our culture are so used to making it happen, forcing it to happen, using their ego to make it happen. And in this meditation, that doesn't work. You have to let it happen. You have to be a master of the technique, and then you relax and use the technique to open below the navel, to get the mind quiet, the heart open. And if you do the exercise that way, the results are much deeper than if you try to force yourself into a spiritual life. So, in a sense, it's easy does it, and that'll make it happen. But you got to know the technique. You understand? You have to be a master. You have to learn to become a master of the technique of inner work. And then you just relax and use the technique to develop your chakra system. And this is not easy to understand because most of what we're taught is exactly the opposite. Make it happen. Bludgeon your way to the gates of paradise. You know, it doesn't work. Step over people, beat people up, get your spiritual life. It doesn't work. Relax, open your heart, feel love inside, feel joy inside. And use the technique, the double breathing exercise, to develop your chakra system. And I would think that, honestly, no matter what we do in life, if we relax that way, use what we have learned, you know, the success is going to be much greater than if we try to beat our way to success. The ability to make a decision without getting tense. So it not only applies to the meditation, I think it applies to just about everything we do. And it certainly creates less tension around us And you get people more on your side when you can relax and make it happen. And if you push everybody and yell, and I mean, I remember when I graduated from high school, I remember I got a job working in a mortgage firm. And I'll never forget that place. It was such an education for me. I think I've talked about this before. But the manager of the firm had a paper clip fetish. And you came into work every day and he would allot you X number of paper clips. And if you used them up, and you needed a paper clip, it would literally create a war in the office. You'd have to wind up stealing somebody's paper clip. I mean, it was completely insane. I'll never forget that. I mean, it was the first job I ever had really in an office. And I decided I never want to do this again. This is like crazy. And this guy was he was like, general, whatever his name was, running that office. And, using paper clips as a way of controlling people. And the tension it created in that office was just something memorable. For me, it was a great lesson on how I don't want to live. And this is years before I met Rudy. And people use the most outrageous things in order to control other people. And all they do is make everybody tense. And they make themselves tense, and less work gets done. There's less creativity. So it's relax and know what you're doing. And you'll get much further in this meditation than if you try to force the chakra system to open. Does anyone else have a question to ask?
Stuart, I have a question, Bob Singh.
Yes, Bob.
The, the my experience has been the way we prepare for a class is different from how we prepare for a meditation retreat. Could you talk about them?
Why should it be different? I mean, before you come to this class, you should do everything I just talked about. You should relax, take a shower, do whatever it is that just gets the tension of the day out of your system. Run around the block. Do something like that. Just relax before you come to class. It's the same thing with a retreat. Come to really do deep spiritual practice. Come to really learn what you need to learn to get to God. And every class should be the same thing. So there really isn't a big difference, Bob. Each one of these classes is a step on a ladder that can lead somebody to spiritual enlightenment. It depends on how they come, how often they come, how how they prepare themselves to come, to use this meditation as a step on a ladder. Retreats are also steps on, maybe 5 ladders, you know, but it's the same process. You relax, you come open as you can possibly come. You know, you come to a retreat, you also come to this class. And then you get even deeper and you just use the techniques that are being given so that you can truly get the fullest benefit of this hour. So I don't think there's a big difference. Retreats are more powerful. Yeah, you have a weekend of 3 classes a day and hands-on healing. And I mean, people get transformed, but the preparation should be exactly the same as coming to a class. I mean, I start preparing for a retreat at least a week before, just getting myself relaxed, getting myself quiet inside. I also prepare for this class, you know, not a week before, but at least an hour before. Just try to relax as deeply as I can, get myself quiet inside. I mean, if you truly look at this meditation, every class you come to as an opportunity to grow spiritually, as an opportunity to develop your humanity on a very high level. If you look at it that way, then that's how you'll come here. You really prepare yourself to sit down and do deep spiritual practice. If somebody wants to fight with you before a class, say, look, I'll fight with you next Tuesday. Leave me alone. I got to go to meditation now. Of course, by next Tuesday, it's all forgotten anyway. People never remember what they're fighting about anyway. Even after the fight, they have no idea why they were in the middle of it. Does anyone else have a question they would like to?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Bob. Thank you. And, you know, as far as retreats, you know, in 2 weeks, there's going to be a retreat on the 10th of August, that weekend. You know, and also, as all of you know, I won't be having class on that Sunday, but there will be a retreat. And there'll be, boy, a lot of classes that week. Does anyone else have a question? Okay, if there are no more questions, thank you. God bless you all. And don't leave us here. Please, I say this a lot. Don't leave it in this meditation. Take this energy tonight was really powerful. Take it with you into your life, into what you do during the day. Stay centered inside. Stay open. You know, and no matter what goes on, you know, if you stay centered inside, you'll be able to deal with it from a quiet place. So God bless you all. Thank you. And I have a very deep gratitude for every single person that attends these classes. Because I see every one of these classes as a step on a ladder, getting me closer to a state of enlightenment, to be free, karma, life, all this stuff. So there'll be a class tomorrow evening. Thank you. Bless you all.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Good night.